it's your girl Miss Bibi Dawta. Welcome to another video. Today I'm just going to show you what I do in the mornings. First thing when I get up in the morning, well, different from washing your face, I don't brush my teeth first. Let me just tell you that I just rinse my mouth, wash my face, and the first thing that goes actually in my mouth is a lime or lemon water. So I'll go ahead and I'll heat up some water, then I go ahead and add my lime. I do prefer lemons because they get more juice out of them, but today I have lime, so I'm going to use lime. Okay guys, so here I am. I added some water to my lime and I use the whole lime. Okay, and of course I'll have this until it's finished. Right after this, I'll go ahead and show you how I do my smoothie in the morning. If I'm not having smoothie, I'm having a juice, or I'm just drinking water, or having the actual fruits, whole fruits. Okay, so I'll be right back after I'm done drinking my So today I'm gonna do a smoothie. Here we have the blueberry, I have kiwis here, also have a mango. You want this mango as ripe as you can. I have papaya, and of course one single banana. I'm gonna be using some almond milk, but you can use any milk that you prefer. And here I'm gonna finish my lemon water, my lime water, so I'm still drinking it. Okay, so don't watch that. So this amount of fruits will give me smoothie for today as well as some other days. So I go ahead and I prep them. I place them in Ziploc bags and then I put them in the freezer. Make sure you have a sharp knife, a knife that you can handle, okay? You're also gonna need a blender, so use whatever blenders you have. I am using a Vitamix today. So go ahead and remove whatever fruits you're not using at this time, and so that you have enough space on your cutting board to handle the ones that you're using. So I'm going ahead with my mango first, and of course you can see that the knife is just too big. Yeah, it's too big, so do not try this at home, guys. Make sure you get yourself a smaller knife. Like you'll see, I had to get myself a smaller knife. There it is. I had to get a smaller one that I could manage in my hand. But of course, you can just put the mango on the cutting board and peel it from there. Or you could also use a vegetable peeler to remove the skin. So you just want to go ahead and peel your mango. And of course, I did wash my mango earlier. So make sure your fruits are clean and your hands too. All that was done. So once you have finished peeling, go ahead and put your mango on the cutting board and then just take off this flesh off of the mango. We call it the mango flesh, yeah. So you want to remove most of it or all of it from the pit, you know, as much as you possibly can. See, I'm almost cutting the pit right there. We call it the seed, the mango seed. So I just set it aside for now and go ahead and cut up the mango as small as you want to cut them and place them in your receiving dish. Here I am doing the kiwi. Yes, the kiwi. So I peel it in my hand again because it's small. You understand? So go ahead and remove all the skins from your kiwi carefully. I don't know if the kiwi skins can be eaten, but I always remove them. I've not tried that one as yet. And you go ahead and, well, I'm switching my knife right here because I like to cut with the bigger knife. So go ahead and cut up your kiwi as small as you want to cut it. Yeah. Be careful not to cut yourself, okay? So, of course, you know, so we Jamaicans, we're not going to dash with the mango seed. We have to eat it. So, there I am getting down into the mango because, you know, we can't dash with the best part of the mango. It depends on the seed. So, you have to just make sure that everything clean off. So, guys, my auntie asked me to, you know, peel some fruits for her, cantaloupe and honeydew. So, I took a break from my smoothie prep and I'm going to show you how I peel. So you want to go ahead and cut off the two ends them. Yes, cut them like that. And see my bag here, you know, I cannot do without my bag because it makes easy cleanup. So you want to go ahead and place the honeydew. I think this is a honeydew, yeah. Place it on the base like that and just go ahead and, you know, peel. You have to use it you have to do it at an angle so you don't take off all the fruits, right? Go ahead and strip it. See how it clean? Yeah. So here I'm going to cut my melon in two. Yeah. And just going to work with one piece. I won't even say a half because I don't know if it's a perfect half, if it's perfect, right? So you're going to work with one side. Go ahead. I'm using a spoon to remove the seeds. It's just easier for me to just, you know, scrape them down and lift it with the spoon. So make sure you get all those seeds out. I mean, one or two won't kill you, but here it is, right? And go ahead and do it to both sides. Then you want to place it flat side down. And to make it easier, you want to cut it again. You could say in a quarter. But let's just say you just cut that half again, okay? So you go ahead and you want to slice it up however big you want it or small, whatever size works for you, okay? So go ahead and slice up all portions of your honeydew melon. I'm placing it in a plate for now. And then I'm going to go ahead and store them as well in Ziploc bags because you won't have all of this today, right? So make sure you take your time. Of course, me now work for nothing, so I stash some for myself, okay? So here I'm going to do the very same thing to the cantaloupe, okay? You want to make sure you get both ends off. So you create a base and you put the cantaloupe to stand on one of those bases and you go ahead and peel. The same way how you do the honeydew is the same thing we're doing for the cantaloupe, okay? So you want to get off as much of the skin as you possibly can and don't worry, it won't kill you if you want like a piece of the little green skin upon it same way. It will not hurt you guys. So you can still go ahead and slice up your melon with that. So see me here. I didn't bother to slice this one in a quarter, for want of a better word. So I just did it in half. And then I'm slicing it just like that. Okay, so you want to do both sections. So cleaning up is easy because I placed the peelings in a bag. Just go ahead and tie that and then dispose of it. Clean up your area. Make sure you clean up your area. So me stash some for my smoothie. And then this is a finished product. Yep. Yeah. So look upon the mango seed what I do to it. So now I'm going to go back to prepping my smoothie ingredients, my fruits. I'm doing the papaya. So I'm removing the papaya from the plastic wrap. And guys, trust me, it's so hard to get good, authentic, organic fruits here. Them say it organic and you can't fight them, but trust me, it's nothing as organic as I'm used to. So here I am peeling and then me get stuck because guess what? The papaya butter, you know me, I said them have all these things, I'm going to say injected in them. So the fruits are not being ripened, you know, naturally. And so you find all kind of things, all kind of bumps into the papaya, in most of the fruits anyways. Look at this. Well, you can't see it maybe, but it has different colors. It's like a rainbow color inside that papaya. So, you know, it's what I have and I'm not going to waste it. So go ahead, and now I'm peeling my banana and I tend to peel away those little stringy things that you'll find on a banana. I peel those away. I don't know if I want that in my mouth going, even though it's going to be blended, but I remove it just the same. So I'm using my knife, of course, to cut the papaya in small, cut the banana in small pieces because I'm not making a banana flavored smoothie. So I'm not going to be using a lot of banana in any of my smoothies for the next couple of days. Okay. And here we are again with the easy cleanup. Go ahead and dispose of your peelings. So I have some blueberries here. I already washed them before I place them in the freezer. So I'm gonna go ahead and just top it off right here. So because I want my plate look nice, yeah. So me I make sure all the blueberries them stay one place, right? But of course you have this one, me just eat it because it's unruly. So here my little stash where my stash from my auntie. So I'm gonna go ahead guys and prepare these for another couple of days, right? Aren't these just beautiful? Yeah. So go ahead and get your Ziploc. Remember guys, I'm making smoothie according to how I want it. So you put whatever fruits you want to put in yours and you use as much as you want to use in yours. I prefer this amount. I'm good with that. That's a serving for me. So I just randomly put fruits. Whatever fruits I want to put in there, I just randomly put them in, and then I will go ahead and seal my Ziploc bag, and I will do this until all the fruits are in Ziploc bags or in that blender. Yeah. So just go ahead and, just put whatever you want to put together randomly or not randomly if you're so routine. Okay guys, so here I have placed all the fruits that I want to put away in Ziploc bags. I just randomly chose whatever. Some don't have this, some don't have that. That one has no blueberries like you can see, or even mangoes, because I may not want the same flavor every day, and that's fine. This one has none either, and that's fine. That's just how I want it, guys. So here I have a mix of everything, and it looked like this one I have enough, so I'm about to put some more, just a little bit more in there, right? And whatever is left on my plate is for my blender. Go ahead and ensure that you remove the air from the Ziploc bag, which will make storing easier. You won't take up too much space with that. So go ahead and put in your freezer. Here I am just adding what's left of my fruits into the blender. Yeah, because a smoothie time. You get what me I say? Time for blend her up because it's breakfast time. Yeah. So go ahead and just put everything in there. Nothing now waste, and we can't afford for dash with nothing. Just like that. Yeah. So guys, I'm gonna be using some almond milk. Again, feel free to use whatever type of milk you want, animal milk or plant-based milk or a mixture. It doesn't really matter. Whatever rocks your boat. Yeah. So go ahead, and you know how this I got set up now. You're ready for blend it up. Cover up your blender. Yeah. And it is blending time. Be sure to put your blender on the smoothie option and go ahead and smooth out your thing. Yes, smoothie time we say. What you mean, man? Blend it until you feel comfortable, then you can go ahead and stop, okay? Yeah. So here I am using my same mason jar and pouring out the smoothie. Look at it. Nice, and it's just the way I want it. It's thick the way I want it to be. Yeah. If you want it thicker, you could add less milk. If you want it lighter, you could add more milk. Yeah. So of course you can store this in your fridge. I would say no more than 24 hours because I don't really store smoothies in the fridge. I'll put it there now to cool only because I did not freeze my fruits before. But other than that, we just drink it same way, okay? Welcome back to my channel, guys. So, of course, you watched me make that smoothie. If you did not yet see me make that smoothie, go right ahead and start watching from the top, okay? So, welcome back to my channel. And meanwhile, my smoothie was in the refrigerator cooling. I just washed up and got my stuff ready for this video. No guys, this is very smooth. That's why it's called a smoothie, right? Because it's smooth, but it's smooth till it just nice, it's smooth. I guess that's why it's called a smoothie, right? Now in this smoothie I have so much mix up thing, but I think I have in this smoothie I have ripe banana, blueberries, mango, kiwi, papaya, and a little bit of cantaloupe and honeydew melon. I'm not sure which one of the fruits caused it to have this color, but it doesn't matter to me. Once a fruits, me eating them, however, whatever color it comes out at, I'm having my smoothie because I know what's in it, right? So we make it so I can have it for eat, so or drink or smooth down. There's not much banana in there, so it's not overpowering. I can taste the mango. I can taste the banana. Of course, you know the blueberries. You see those little spots? Those would be the blueberries. And I didn't let it blend all the way out. If I did, then you would not be seeing any spots at all. It would just smooth out. But this is the way I like it. I also prefer, sometimes I prefer to have smoothies because with a smoothie you have everything from the fruit. You're having the liquid, the juice from the fruit, as well as the fiber from the skin and the inside of the fruits. When I do my juicing, it's obviously a lot more refined and there is no fiber, it's just juicing. So some days I feel like, you know, I just want the juice, I just want it to hit my bloodstream right away, yeah. And then other days I just want my fiber. So I'll have smoothies sometimes and I'll have the juice sometimes, and then there are other days I will just have my fruits. I want to chew, yeah, I want my mouth to go up and down, so I will chew sometimes. So however you give me my fruits in the mornings, I'm good with it. This is just a cute moment, guys. Go ahead and subscribe. So today we're gonna have a mukbang with smoothie. Okay, so a few years ago, I stumbled across this book, Fit for Life by Harvey and Marilyn Diamond. And this book has been like my go-to book for close to 8 years and counting when it comes to fruit eating, proper food combination, you know, stuff like that. I recommend this book for anybody who wants to be healthy for life, fit for life, not somebody who wants to just lose weight for today and tomorrow and then they gone back to the lifestyle. If you want a complete lifestyle change, the book here. Me, I recommend this book. Remember now, I'm not a doctor or a dietitian, I don't like that. Means just me and me say it worked for me, right? So much so that after 8 years, I still have this as a lifestyle. I still maintain a lifestyle when it comes to eating fruits, right? So if I don't do what I'm supposed to do on a given day, it's like nothing to me to just pick up tomorrow because it's a lifestyle. It wasn't a diet thing. It wasn't lose weight for a month to fit into my bathing suit kind of thing. It was a lifestyle change that I wanted. Right, guys? So if you ever want to lose weight, like me say, lose weight and keep it off and maintain a healthy lifestyle, this is a really good book. I've read several books. All of them, I've gained knowledge and I've practiced stuff from them. You know, a lot of health books. I read a lot of healthy books. Healthy books, yeah, read them. I just read them like how you would read a novel. I just take it up and read it from cover to cover. And then I will go back over it and see how I can apply stuff to my daily living. Yeah. So when I found this book, I used to eat fruits a lot. Back then, I used to eat fruits a lot. But I never knew the proper way to eat fruits, the best time to eat fruits, how much should I eat? Until today, there are, lots of controversial researches and suggestions and recommendations as to how much is enough and what have you. All I can say is, and this book says the same thing, do what feels right to you. Do what makes you happy. Yes. If something isn't working out for you, change it. There is no one size fits all when it comes to your health, when it comes to your body, because your body is totally different from mine, right? So I do what works for my body. I eat a lot of fruits, a whole lot of fruits, and I'm told it's the same as if you were eating table sugar, and it's the same as if you had a whole bunch of, boiled bananas and yams and the glucose and all of that. It's fine. You say it's the same, I say it's not. But we're not going to fight about that. We do what works for our own bodies, right? Yeah. So because of this book, Fit for Life by Marilyn Diamond and Harvey Diamond, I have been eating only fruits before noon. That's my lifestyle. No, I'm not always follow that. Okay? I'm not perfect to the T. I'm not always following that routine. But when I don't, like I said earlier, it's easy for me to just go back and just pick up because it's a lifestyle for me. So when I wake up in the mornings, I'll have my lemon or lime water, and then I'll have fruits. And I have as much fruits as I want to have. So if in the morning I feel like I want to have a juice, I'll have a juice. And if half hour from that or an hour I feel like I want to have a smoothie, I'm going to have my smoothie. And if 2 hours from that, I feel like I want to eat one ripe banana, I'm going to eat a ripe banana. By the way, ripe banana is very filling, very heavy. And whenever I am feeling hungry, but I do not want to have a meal as yet, I will have a ripe banana, right? And I only eat fruits on empty stomach. So once I start taking in foods like, bread or rice or meat or even vegetables, I refrain from eating fruits for the rest of the day, or until I know that my stomach is empty, which is like 4 to 6 hours between a meal, depending on what the meal is and depending on how the ingredients were combined. So, but to stay on the safe side, I just eat a lot of fruits up to 12 o'clock, and then after that, I'm good to go. I don't want no more fruits, really. In the nights, maybe if I'm hungry and I don't want to go, snack, if I don't have nuts, I'll grab a next banana. So once again, the amount of fruits that you take in, that you eat per day or per meal is totally up to you. And don't eat enough if you don't want to eat enough, and eat enough if you want to eat enough. At the end of the day, everything has to do with your discretion, and them say eat in what's that word? Not just a discretion, moderation, eat in moderation. So if you feel like you're sitting there eating, I don't expect you to eat a whole watermelon or to eat half dozen ripe bananas or 6 apples all in one go. Because your belly I go full up. So you eat until you feel full, you stop. And because fruits do not stay in your stomach long, because it just goes up, pass through 20 minutes, 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes, 1 hour for like a banana, then you're going to be hungry again. But that can also be a mental state where say, I don't really need to eat nothing right now. But if you feel like eating, go eat some more fruits, eat the next banana, and that will keep you fuller for longer. So you eat in moderation as much as you want, and when you feel full, you stop. Don't overdo it, okay? That's my suggestion to you. Don't overeat fruits either. The same way you wouldn't overeat anything else, right? So this book talks about, diets. It talks about natural hygiene, which has to do with your body, not you bathing, but your body. It talks about the natural body cycles, the metabolic imbalance, high water content food, which is fruits and vegetables. Yep. The proper way to combine foods, the principle of correct food consumption, which I just gave you a little, I would say synopsis of proper food consumption on an empty stomach, which is early in the morning or between meals. Once you have properly combined those meals and you have given your body space 4 to 6 hours in between those properly combined meals, then foods would be okay to be consumed. And remember now, this is me and the book. I'm not saying you have to do it. I'm just telling you what has been working for me over the last 8 years. It talks about protein, detoxification of your body, dairy products, exercise, right? And I'm telling you, it's a very, I would say, it's a complete book. It even though it recommends more fruits and vegetables, nuts and so, and it speaks about dairy products and meat, it doesn't tell you that you are not supposed to eat those things. It doesn't. It just gives you suggestions if you're going to eat them, how you should combine them. And I found no issue with that. As a matter of fact, I think I lost maybe 20 pounds in a month just by changing the way I combined my foods and the way how I ate my fruits. One thing also is that, a lot of persons I have met and they'll be like, "You're a fruitarian?" I'm like, "No, I just eat a lot of fruits." Or they'll say, "You can't have watermelon if you're having other fruits." Studies and researches show that you're not supposed to eat watermelon if you're having other fruits because it will, ride your stomach or burn your stomach, give you acid. Is it reflux or reflex? Hold on, let me check that. So it's actually acid reflux. I don't know where I get acid reflux from. We don't know. But, they say if you eat watermelon with other fruits, you're going to have acid reflux, right? And I beg to differ because we eat watermelon with other fruits all the time and I don't have that issue. So again, it comes down to the person, it comes down to your body, what your body can take and cannot take. What the book does recommend and what I have done is that I will eat my watermelons first. So I eat the fruit with the highest water content first. Now we know say watermelon full of water, but that's why it names so. So I'll have my watermelon first, so it goes down first. Then, say for example, I may have an orange. I'll have that next. Maybe the grapes next. If I'm having papaya, then I'd eat the papaya next. And then say I have a ripe banana, I'd eat that last because that has less water than all the other fruits I mentioned earlier. And so the fruit with the water will go through your digestive system first. It's almost, just think about it like just pouring some water down the drain. You notice the water just run, right? It just goes down as opposed to pouring something thicker like maybe the smoothie or some porridge or some cream of mushroom soup or something that's thicker. It will take longer to go down the drain. So what you don't want to do is put the thicker liquid first or the harder fruit first, and then when you have the one with the higher content water going down, it's like it gets stuck. Think about like the banana. You eat a banana and it stop here, so because it's not gone down yet, the banana take 45 minutes. So you eat the banana first and it stop here, so and then you have the watermelon, it stop there, so right. So that is what is going to cause an issue, right? So you don't want that issue with the the watermelon or any other fruit that you're having to basically stop your throat. It's the same thing with, say for example, you have a sandwich, like a sandwich, whatever, and then you decide that, oh, I'm gonna have a piece of watermelon after that. That's why you get the acid reflux, because the watermelon is meant to really go down in minutes, but it can't because now your stomach has the sandwich, and then the watermelon gets stuck on top of that sandwich, and of course all that's going to happen is fermentation, and then the whole food just rot basically because of that. That's how my body has adapted to the whole idea of eating fruits properly. And I'm telling you, if a day comes and if I don't have fruits, I rather fast, like just not eat nothing. Yeah, we do that. But say for example, I'm out with friends, or we just happen to make some cereal, maybe some oatmeal porridge or something, and then I decided to have some for the whole day. My stomach burn me, like me just feel, call it guilty or whatever, I don't know, it could be mental, but I'm telling you, my body does react. And in maybe an hour, 2 hours, I'm gone, because guess what, my body's not used to it and it's going to push it out. It's the same thing when I have meat. It's the same way my body reacts with meat, because I have over the years been eating way less meat. And also when I do eat meat, I try to combine it the proper way so that I have no issues. Whenever I don't combine it, I feel bloated and just full and just gassy for a whole day. And you know how them said the body takes like 8 hours to digest this and that. Not my body. Once me eat meat, give me a couple of hours and I'm gone. It's out of my body, because my body is just not used to it, anymore, because that's just not my lifestyle. So there is a proper way to eat fruits that I have been practicing for the last 8 years, and it has worked for me. I have been able to maintain my weight. I went from 204 pounds down to 173 pounds. And whenever I do not stick to this lifestyle, this routine, then I start to gain the weight. But as soon as I put on a 5 or 6 pounds, and you see me just say, okay, it's time to go back to what I'm supposed to be doing, I just go back to it and I lose the weight just like that. It's important for you to make sure that you do your little exercises and what should I say? Experiment with all fruits, all the fruits that you like to eat. Experiment with them, eat them. You can experiment with different, types of fruits in terms of making smoothies. In my smoothies, I always prefer to use almond milk, or any other plant-based milk. If you want to use cow's milk, feel free to use cow's milk. Do what works for your body. But I do prefer the plant-based milk. Remember, this is not it's not an advertisement, and I'm not being paid to promote this book. It's just something that has changed my life, and I'm just sharing with you just in case you want to change your life as well. And another thing I do not do is I do not mix fruits. So in terms of with anything else. So if I am making a salad, I would probably not add any fruits in my salad. I do it, I do it, but I do it, but I prefer not to do it, put it that way. So if I'm making anything, if I'm doing anything that I need to add like a fruit to it, banana is probably the only fruit I will add with different stuff. Like I'll eat banana with bread. I'll eat banana with pancake or waffles. I'll eat a banana with bula, stuff like that. I'll eat a ripe banana with other things, but it's harder for me to pair, say, I'm having a meal of rice and vegetables or whatever, and then beside that I'm gonna have some pineapples or strawberries. Just not my thing. I just prefer not to do that. Again, there's gonna be so much fermentation with all of these foods, bungling up in your stomach, or in my stomach, I should say. So this is a very good read, very good book. Like I said, it doesn't tell you do not eat stuff. It will tell you the do's and the don'ts in terms of what's good and what's not so good in that particular, food item. But if you have to eat it, then it tells you how to combine it properly and how to have it in moderation. So my smoothies here getting, what should I say, hot. Another thing is I prefer to freeze my fruits. I do not feel as though if I freeze them, I'm going to lose the enzymes, or, I prefer to freeze them fresh That means to me, you know, it protects and preserves what needs to be preserved. Now, I don't keep my fruits in the freezer very long. So the amount I prepared earlier, that's 5 servings, and trust me, 5 servings, it no mean 5 days. Trust me on that one. What I don't do, I do not make smoothies and put them in the fridge. I don't know, it's just my personal taste. If I'm doing juices, like, juicing and stuff, then yeah, I might have them in my fridge for 2 to 3 days maximum. But I don't know. I think if you do the smoothies like that, they become thicker and thicker, when they're in the refrigerator. So I don't keep them in the refrigerator. I just make them and have them. But the prepped fruits, I do keep those in the freezer. I'll take them out like 5 minutes before I'm ready to use them, drop them in the blender, pour my milk, and then I'm good to go, right? So I don't need to add ice to my smoothies. I don't add ice to my smoothies because they're already frozen. And even though I made it today fresh, I still did not add ice. I just don't want the extra liquid, and I don't mind it not being cold either. So you can do what works for you. Remember, your body is completely different from my body. You have to test and adjust and do what will work for your body. Think of your body like, let's say you and your sister or you and your friend, you went to the store and you bought this top, this nice little top, and you decide to be twins, right? And you both wear the top to a dinner, and you went home and you realize that, oh, but my sister did tuck in hers. I never tuck in mine. Fear I want to go stretch out because she did tuck it in. And your sister is saying, or your friend is saying, well, fear I want to go tear up because she not tuck it in, so it's going to catch on something and it's going to rip or whatever. And so it comes down to how you care. Once those identical tops leave the store or leave the manufacturers, once they get into the hands of 2 different owners, then it comes down to how that person cares for that item. So in 3 months, one person wear for them blows 5, 6, 7, 10 times already. The other person don't wear it yet since they had the dinner. So it is still there, or somebody uses this type of detergent or the other person hand washes. So there is no hard and fast or one size fits all in terms of how you care for that top. And it's the same thing for your body. Your body is completely different from mine. It's completely different from the person who has created the diet plan, and the person who is, your dietitian. Is completely different. So you have to try and do what works best for your body. You have to test and adjust and do what works best for your body. Okay? Well, I hope you learned something today. If there's a question you'd like me to answer about, whatever I just talked about, go ahead and leave it in the comment section. Remember, you have to test and adjust to what works for your body. Yes, and you have to care for your body. The book I recommended is a very good book. I read it maybe 8 years ago, and I've been living that lifestyle ever since then. If you like this video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. Share it out with your family and your friends. And remember, people, food's important, it's important. And everything in moderation. I'm saying everything in consideration, right? Everything in moderation, guys, right? Even your fruits. The same way how you would eat your carbs in moderation, eat your fruits in moderation too, right? Do what works for your body. Go ahead, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and remember to leave your comments in the comment section. So here's to my smoothie. Thank you so much for watching. Yum.